Good morning and welcome back. In today's video, I have a very specific garden project that I need to tackle. It's quite a big one, so I've actually got Mum here because it is definitely a two-person job, and fingers crossed, even with two people, we can get it done. But I'm over this sort of corner of the garden, and what I am hoping to do is transplant these ficus trees from this pot into this brand new pot. So the reason I'm doing the transplant is because in a storm last year, this pot actually fell over and cracked. And so it has been losing water, and this ficus has not been happy about that. So I definitely needed to get it into a new pot, and I wanted to get a pot that was a little bit bigger just to give them that space to grow. So these are the pots that I decided on. I think that they are spectacular. They're just sort of a cement pot. They're very, very heavy, but they've sort of got the smaller base, and then they come up quite wide. I think the color's really beautiful, and I just think they're timeless. I will have these pots for pretty much forever. They were not very cheap pots, let me tell you, and they weigh an absolute ton. But I definitely think getting the ficus out of that and into here to sort of like finagle that is going to be quite a mission. So as I said, a two-person job, because not only do I have this one, but I also have this one to do. So this pot here is actually okay, but because they flank this doorway here, I do want them in the same pots. I just think it looks more aesthetic if they're in the same pots, given that they're flanking the sort of entryway here. But this pot, there's no problems with it, so I will probably be reusing that. And I already have a little plan in mind as to what project I might start with this one, but I've just got the same type of cement pot over here. So you can just see. I think they're really pretty. I think that texture is beautiful. And they're just a very neutral sort of color, which I like. But yes, so first things first, we're going to get some potting mix and start to fill these up at the base a little bit before trying to wrestle these out and into here. Wish us luck. So as I said, I have Mum here today. Say hello to everyone, Mum.
Hi everybody.
What we have done is just moved the original pot that was there out of the way so that we can get the new pot on its little saucer and in position. And Mum is just popping some soil down the bottom. So as you can see, we have a small amount of soil. Oh, let me get rid of this. A small amount of soil in the bottom there, just to cushion the fall of the ficus tree. I'm really hoping they're going to survive this move. I don't know how sensitive they are to movement, but they're very much rooted in those pots. So I think it will appreciate having the additional space. Oh well, fingers crossed. All right, I might just set you up because I think I'm going to need some help. Oh no,
You need to.
hold on 1 second. Okay, I will hold this.
You've got to pull it and hold it.
It's really root. I think maybe we need to cut the roots from the bottom. See, like this?
Okay.
I think that's maybe not. Let me grab some scissors.
The what's her name?
You can see here, as I was saying, they're really root bound. So I'm just going to cut. They've definitely outgrown that pot. I'm just going to cut that off and hope that that helps us.
Okay, so you hang on and I'll try and pull it this way.
Okay.
But hang on to it.
Can we twist it a little bit inside?
Yeah, you hang on to the pot again.
Like maybe if we just twist it around, don't try and pull it out yet. Like just to get some movement. like it's obviously
I need to get the shovel down.
okay. So we're just trying to separate the plant from the sides of the pot. So Mum's just got a shovel. Light down again. Oh, you're going away from me. Come back this way. Oh. All right, we have success. Goodness, it almost killed both of us. But as you can see, as I was saying, it's really root bound in that smaller pot. So I think it's going to be very, very happy to be moved into the... Is that all right? Is that too heavy?
No, that's fine.
Oh. And so he's just going to go like so.
Not like so. I have to take some out. It's too much.
Oh, too much dirt.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Basically, Mum's just kind of making like a little well in the new soil just to kind of take the base of this one. And so, yeah, it is still sitting a bit too high. Yeah, that's better. It's sitting down now.
Get a seat.
And so what Mum's basically doing now is, you can see here, there's quite a gap. So we're just going to fill this gap with as much sort of new potting mix as possible. And it'll just give the plant a whole heap of new like nutrients and all that, and then we'll give it a good water. And then hopefully it will like its new home.
Does it need to go more centre?
I reckon it looks pretty centre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not lopsided or anything?
No. I think it looks okay like that. So we have done one and we're just on to the second one now, just putting that bit of dirt at the bottom. Oy. And then the mission of getting it out of its pot. So this is the pot that's broken. So it's the pot that started the whole thing.
You can see the crack. See there?
Oh,
it's sort of gone all the way down. And when you water it, the water just leaches out.
Can you see that crack there? All the way. So it definitely needs to come out of that pot.
Because it's not getting proper watering, because the water comes out the side.
Yeah. Alrighty, I will put you on a time lapse while we try and squeeze him out of his pot. we have found that putting a shovel just around between the dirt and the wall of the pot, kind of like you would with a cake, you know, like to separate a cake out of a tin, that
to the side.
yeah, as Mum was saying, I said
tight.
the pot's been so tight, the roots have actually kind of attached to the side of the pot. So we're just trying to like separate, like wriggle the little shovel Mum's got there in between the sides to try and get it out, to loosen it up a little bit so that we can kind of pop it out of its pot. So that's what Mum is doing there. Alrighty, we have got it out. I didn't film that little bit. You've seen how we basically just put it on its side and wriggle it out. The angle was not the best, and otherwise you would have really just seen the back of me, which is not the most flattering of angles. But yeah, we finally got it out. Goodness me, they were very, very heavily root bound. So I think they're both going to be much happier in their larger pots. So just going to take a moment to catch our breath. God, that's the workout for today.
As you can see by my face,
Yeah.
it was a quite big workout.
Yeah, gosh. And then we will, yeah, we'll pop this one up, same as we did with the other one, just kind of popping the soil in and that. But yeah, we're going to take a quick break and then we will position this one in the pot. It's a shame that this pot is basically done. We'll just have to get rid of that one. There's no point with the crack.
No.
Maybe we could shatter and use it for something. Would you use like little pot bits for something?
Can you use it to lift things up?
Yeah, that's, I'm just, you know, way to reuse it, that's all.
Because I do buy rocks to lift things up.
Yeah, so you could potentially use, like if it's got like a bit of a curve in it,
Yeah.
instead of just throwing it away, it just seems quite wasteful. But the other pot, as I said earlier, no problems with that one, so I will definitely be reusing that for a project in the coming weeks. Alright, so that is one finished here. Unbelievably happy with the pots. I just think they are gorgeous. And that is the other one down there. And I think the white with the green is just beautiful. Really, really happy with that. The ficuses will fluff sort of back out once they've sort of situated and they've gotten comfortable in the pot. We've given them some water and that kind of thing, but it was definitely a two-person job, as you saw. Getting them out of these pots was very challenging indeed, but it is done now, so that is nice. So probably just going to go and get the leaf blower and kind of just get rid of all of this dirt and that, and kind of just tidy up the space a little bit, and then I'll give you a bit of a shot as to what they look like once the space is all tidy and we've given them a bit of a water. So we're just going to try and sweep up as much of this dirt, as much of the dirt, as you can see Mum back there, as we can, and we can potentially reuse the dirt for something else, but at the moment that is the plan of action. All right, there you have it, the finished, absolutely gorgeous repotted plants there. I'm very happy with the end result. I would say my little tip for you from today, my lessons learned from today that I will share with you, is that if you are looking to repot or pot up any of your kind of established potted plants, definitely do that thing where we had the shovel and we sort of popped it down the side here and wriggled it around to kind of pull the plant and the dirt away from the edges of the pot in the event that they've sort of grown on and kind of fused to the pot. That really helped to sort of loosen up the soil and made it a lot easier to kind of jiggle the plant and pull it out. Now, when I say made it a lot easier, let me assure you, it was not easy. It was actually quite a challenge to get them out of there, but we did it, and they look just beautiful. Very happy with them, really happy with those pots. I think they're stunning, and very pleased that the other saucers just fit nicely underneath. So I hope so what I am going to do is probably just leave this video here. I hope you have enjoyed spending this time with me and kind of coming along for this little garden project, and I hope it sort of helps you if you're in the time now where you're repotting things prior to spring, or if you just need to repot some plants like me that had sort of outgrown their current pots. So I'm going to say farewell. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you soon for another new video. Bye.